Woodland Guardians, Spirit Guides, Celestial Foxlings, and Kitsunes, thank you so much for supporting the channel. New merch is out in the merch shop. Definitely make sure to check it out.
Brilliant. So, let's see how many shinies we... So we got the shiny. So we got the shiny, chat. So we did that. So if you watched episode 1, there is a chance to get a Dialga on this route, and that's what I was kind of really hoping we were going to be able to get. Also, I hacked in 100 luxury balls. So this is shiny number 1. And we got it first ball. Feed the mods. I technically did feed the mods, Lucas. I sent Chase 3 Chipotle tacos and some chips and guac one day. We were having a bet over the gender of Dylan's baby. Pog! Guys, 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 guys. But Lindz, I made 150 cookies yesterday? Why did you make so many cookies? Are they all for yourself? Okay, I'll have to see if Totodile is taken by a member. If it's not taken by a member, then we can name it Dylan if you guys want. But it has to not be taken by a member. Molly, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. There's also the Evolution Brothers. Yeah, the Evolution Brothers. Oh, that's so cool. Because there's the Rangers that have all the evolutions that are in the Diamond and Pearl anime too. It's so cool. What do you think of? Yes, 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 yes. Chat. We manifested it. We manifested the Sylveon. Yes. Oh my God. I was here when Lindz got the shiny Sylveon. It does look like candy. Oh, it's Peacheon. Yo, guys, this is nice. This is a nice shiny. The evolutions are Fire Emblem references. I can't remember which was which. Interesting. I was not aware of that. And we caught it. Tyro do be angry though? It do. Bless. Thank the universe. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't even care. I don't even care. At this point, it's a mon. After basically shiny hunting for an hour in this route, we finally got the Lilligant. Oh my gosh. Well, we do get to choose out of the 4 shinies. 1 is going on the team. We have the options of shiny-ish Selgor, shiny Feraligatr, which honestly, we already have a shiny Kingdra. And I really don't want to take on the second gym with 2 water types. I really don't. We have shiny Sylveon and we have shiny Lilligant. Yo everyone, what is going on? And welcome out to episode number 3 of the Pokemon X and Y Shinylocke. In the last episode, we defeated the gym leader, got our first badge, and we did a little bit of shiny hunting. So, as you guys saw in the montage beforehand, we got 4 shinies, and the live chat got to choose which member got added to our team. So, as a quick team recap, we have our first and foremost, our MVP, our starter. We have Asami the Kingdra, and our newest member of the team is Celestic the shiny Sylveon. So, shout out to Celestic Sylveon. She actually just had her first baby, guys. She literally sent it in the group chat today. So, it's so exciting. So, as a quick team recap for Celestic, it has Cute Charm as ability. Unfortunately, it's special attack lowering, but you know, there's play rough, there's ways to get around it. So you know what, we're just gonna do our best. And we should be getting a new and fantastic second starter today. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a crazy week for me, to say the least. So as you guys heard me say before, I did have to work Black Friday last weekend, and your girl ended up getting really sick. Today is the best I have felt in probably almost exactly a week now, because I started feeling really sick on Black Friday. So it's been, like I said, basically a week, which is, you know, not what we like to see. We're gonna kind of switch train the Sylveon here for a little bit while we get to recap, talk about our lives, you know, just kind of, you know, quality time, me and you guys. So I went and got tested for the no virus because, you know, if, you know, we actually say the word, apparently YouTube likes to take down our videos, which is not what we like to see in the society. I got tested for the no virus, I believe on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I walked in and the nurse kind of looked me dead in the eye and she goes, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, dear. You had the exact same symptoms that everyone else has been coming in with, and every single person who has been coming in with those symptoms have been tested positive. And I would just kind of prepare yourself for the fact that you are probably going to test positive and, you know, just social distance, isolate yourself, everything. So your homegirl's been not going anywhere, doing anything for the last few days. And I actually found out last night on stream that my test came back negative, thank God. Because obviously I have not only roommates, but, you know, obviously I've been kissing Tobin and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And obviously the last thing I would want to do in that situation before I even, you know, was tested or anything, because, you know, you have that period of like being contagious, but you not knowing you're sick kind of thing. I didn't want to get him sick, especially after he had just finished traveling. Yeah, did not seem like a good time. So yeah, found out that your homegirl's negative, which is a blessing. They also tested me for strep, and I tested negative for strep, so we don't know what I'm sick with, which is also, you know, kind of concerning, not really knowing what, you know, is happening, for a lack of better words, but they put me on some steroids, and so today is day 1 with steroids in my system, which I think is why I'm, you know, feeling better. I'm only on it for 3 days, so, you know, I'm hoping by those 3 days where, you know, it gets in my system, it has a chance to work, I start to feel at least back to normal is the hope. I feel I haven't been as feverish, which is really good. The main thing I have is like I still have to like force my voice to talk, if that makes sense. It's not like I'm losing my voice, but my voice is really like hoarse, I guess, for a lack of better words. And so I really have to like I said, push to like say words, and I feel strain right here in like my lymph nodes. So we're thinking it's maybe lymphoma mixed with like the flu. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm sick with, but the thing I will say is I can't wait to be over this because it's not been a fun time, guys. It really has not. On top of the fact that, you know, my PC decided that it was gonna die. Shout out to you guys who have been very patient throughout all of that. I was supposed to do a hello. They're just not talking to me. Okay, you know what? We're going the opposite way. There we go. So yeah, I was supposed to do a Pokemon Black. It's Black 2 or it's Black 2, isn't it? I can't remember if I'm even doing Black or Black 2 at this point. That's how out of it I am. But yeah, I've been doing that series here on the channel, and I was supposed to go live with it yesterday, but we had to spend 3 hours trying to fix what was wrong with my PC. So that stream had to get pushed back, and we ended up doing Among Us for a little bit. This is actually kind of scary, guys, not even gonna front. And so, yeah, that stream had to be pushed back. I talked to several people, ended up hitting the homeboy Game Boy Luke up. Shout out to you. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but you know what? Salute to the 8-bit brothers right now. Celestic, what's alert fairy with? Thank God, please. I mean, granted the fact that, you know, your special attack lowering, but it doesn't matter. We all have flaws, okay? Every single one of us have flaws. So, anyways, called Luke this morning. Did my game just freeze? Oh God. As we're talking about my PC breaking, and that freeze just scared the crap out of me. Typically it'll freeze like that when they give you an item after a battle. So that's, it's not mega. Okay. So that's normal. We don't have to be concerned about the fact that that happened. Okay, so it has pressure. So yeah, if you guys haven't kind of put it together at this point, I'm just gonna sand attack it. I don't think it can really do anything to us, but you know, at the very least, we're just gonna make sure it can't really do much. So yeah, talked to Luke this morning. we kind of got the general idea that it was a RAM issue. And for those of you who don't know what your RAM is, it's basically like your memory of the PC and everything like that. So it allows your PC to run faster and harder. It makes things run smoother. Oh, great, worst sand attack is disabled. Fantastic. So yeah, we're assuming I had faulty RAM, which is obviously, unfortunately, not the best thing, considering this is a custom-built PC that I literally got this year. It's less than a year old. I think I built it in like May or June of this year, if not earlier. So very much less than a year old, which is big unfortunate that I had to be spending more money, because in order to buy, 36 gigabytes of RAM, again, it costs your homegirl like $160. So yeah, we did all that. The new RAM is in, so I'm recording this as of 5:28 p.m. on Friday. So if you don't hear me say that my computer blue screened, your lovely Game Boy Luke managed to fix my PC. So once again, shout out to the 8-Bit Bros and the 8-Bit Brothers. Life is just crazy, guys. It has a way of just kind of like, it's smooth sailing, and then it just kind of hits you with a ton of bricks, I feel like. It's just kind of the way that it goes sometimes. And there's only so much you can do. And at this point, with how 2020 as an entire year has been, you just gotta smile and nod. My manager literally sent a message in our manager group chat. I'm literally gonna pull this up. But I was like, this is accurate though. I really can't. So it says, we're all just doing the best that we can is literally my response to anything right now. You could tell me that you chugged a 6-box of wine, took a 6-hour nap, set up Christmas decorations in May, robbed a bank, and gave yourself bangs. And honestly, I would just say, you know what? You're doing your best at this point. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. Like at this point, I don't feel like we can really, unless you're doing something like committing murder or like doing things that are incredibly bad, like robbing a bank perhaps. But you know what? We're all just kind of like, yeah, we're all struggling. We all just kind of need a hug at this point. None of us really know what we're doing. We're just kind of going along with it because none of us have ever had to experience anything like this before. So I don't know. Here we are in the year that is 2020. And I always think about the fact that like our kids are going to be reading history books about this year, because there's no way that 2020 is not making history books of some capacity. And they're going to be like, Mom, Dad, remember when you lived in 2020? And we're all just going to get like war flashbacks, like That's So Raven, like brain blast kind of thing. Yeah. That's basically what it's gonna be, like a PTSD reaction of sorts, where we all just start like shuddering at the idea of even being back in that kind of place. But on the bright side, guys, 2020 is almost over. We are near 2021. We have less than a month left, which is very exciting, you guys. Very, very, very exciting. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure how much Nightshade was gonna do. So part of the reason I'm grinding up Sylveon a lot is because of the fact that we're gonna have to take on the Professor. And I believe the Professor gets 6 mons just like the Gym Leader did. So we're basically doing a Gym Leader fight 2.0 in order to get our second set of starters. So it's gonna be interesting, guys. It's really gonna be an interesting time, to say the least. Okay. Are there any other? Yes, there are several trainers. We're just gonna keep going, guys. We're just gonna keep going. But I don't know if any of you guys have either attended PAX East or have heard of PAX East, especially, I feel like no matter any content creator you watch at this point, as long as they're in the gaming sphere in some way, shape, or form, they've probably talked about PAX East at least once or twice. This is actually terrifying. But PAX East, which is a gaming convention that's typically held in Boston at the beginning of the year, it typically ends up being around like February, March. They posted something out this morning that said that they're actually postponing PAX East until June of next year, because a lot of us were basically just planning on PAX getting canceled and us not really going because, like, one, you don't want to risk it, and two, like, if no one's gonna go, it's not worth spending the money on the plane tickets and the convention tickets and the Ubers and the hotels and all that kind of stuff, especially just to put yourself at that much risk. But they basically said that they're postponing PAX until June of next year. And at that point, hopefully everything is calmed down and is at least better. And if it doesn't end up being better, then they're going to cancel it altogether. But it at least gives more time for things to happen and for things to be in a better place, as opposed to just kind of like canceling it and then people having to wait an entire whole other year. And I don't know. At this point, I just kind of hope that things can go back to normal as soon as possible. I know that there's a vaccine that's supposed to be coming out. I haven't really read too much about it. Tobin and I don't have cable, so basically we just kind of have to get our news as like sporadically as we can get it. But yeah, hopefully by then things are able to be kind of like calm down, that, you know, things like PAX East, things like Anime Weekend Atlanta, which is something I'm so sad got canceled, because not even just for me, because obviously I enjoyed AWA. It's actually, I would actually compare it to PAX, yeah, for sure. But just for Tobin, because Tobin loves anime so much, you guys. And the fact that AWA, which is, like I said, it's called Anime Weekend Atlanta. It's basically just an anime convention, but it's so good. Like, there's an anime rave. There's people from Crunchyroll who come and do a whole bunch of really cool stuff. There's just so many cool things. The exhibition hall, like it's like really affordable, actually. We went all 4 days and literally had fun all 4 days, because typically like day 1 of a convention you're like, oh, this is fun. Day 2 of a convention you're like, okay, I feel like I've kind of done everything. Day 3 you're just kind of like, hey, we're here. And day 4 you're just kind of like, okay, anything else we want to do before we go? Anyone? But like AWA was really, really fun all 4 days, because there was just such different stuff that was all so much fun. And obviously, like, I've seen a few animes. I don't know if I talked about this in an episode or if it was a stream, but like, I've watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I was shown 7 Deadly Sins. That was not my anime of choice, but I will say I did get more into it than I expected it to be. It's just very tropey, and I don't know. I'm not about the whole, like, and I know it's just an anime thing sometimes, but just like the glorification of like, oh my god, this girl has boobs. Let's make it highly obvious and incredibly awkward over the fact that she has boobs and ruin this entire moment because a girl with tits walked in. Like, that's just kind of how I feel like 7 Deadly is sometimes. And that might be a hot take, and I'm sorry if any of you are offended, but Death Parade is actually probably one of my favorite animes, and I've talked about that for a while, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's such a random anime, but it's so good. It's literally so good, you guys. Unfortunately, I think they took it off Crunchyroll, but I got right near the end, so I was never even able to finish it all the way. But like, I've been needing closure since probably was it my June? It was either my sophomore or my junior year of college. I don't remember. It was probably sophomore. I think it was sophomore. I don't know anymore, guys. I've been out of college for 2 years. I basically was meaning to go ahead and get my degree down here in Georgia, but I needed to get at least 1 year of in-state like living so I could get in-state tuition. And then after the 1 year mark, that's when the no virus decided to become a thing. So yeah, it's been crazy. On top of the fact that now I'm working retail, like I said, and I'm kind of doing crazy hours. So honestly, keeping it real, I don't know if I'd even be able to like have time. There's Carotene out here, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Can I just go? Thank you. Listen, I've had my fair share of meddling, and this sounds way weird. I've had my fair share of meddling with Satan, and you guys don't even know, unless you've seen the recent episode of 3-Way Versus, meaning episode 12 that just went out on my channel. It's actually coming out today. Matt's in the middle of editing it. He had to edit it because I couldn't with my PC issues. I fought Satan. I did. And it's kind of one of those things where they say never fuckle with shuckle. I've learned my lesson in dabbling in the arts of trying to defeat, that is Ice Punch and that is Pog. Dabbling in the arts of trying to defeat Satan, and you know, I'm traumatized, guys. I am actually like, I didn't realize the amount of trauma one can actually experience from a Pokemon battle, but yeah, I'm not okay. That actually goes down as like one of the worst fights I've ever done in my entire history of being a PokeTuber. And even if you don't watch three-way versus and you just want to see like the actual hell that was that fight, because I have done some horrible fights in my days. I've had a 40-minute long battle with a Swalot that had Wonder Guard, and we had to wait for it to struggle. And it was Gen 3 struggle mechanics, so it only did 1 point of damage of recoil when it struggled. Like, I've been in those kind of fights. I have been through some crap in my days, but never have I ever, chat, seen a battle that was just as stupid as that fight. Tackle, Wonder Room Sketch, Flamethrower. We don't have $50,000. Who are we kidding? But yeah, I've never seen a fight that was just that broken, that busted, that just, there was nothing I could do, genuinely. Like, I still think back to that fight and I'm like, wow, that was so bad. But even if I wanted to fix anything, I genuinely don't think there was anything I could have done, like, at all. Awakening, sorry, I just have to focus on this or I'm gonna miss something. But we're basically just gonna go into the professor's office, and at this point, I think I've literally fought every single trainer humanly possible. So we're just kind of gonna have to go for it, guys. I think that's just kind of how it's gonna have to go. But we're over leveled, and at this point, we have coverage with Fairy. Anything Sylveon can't handle, Kingdra should be able to handle, and anything Kingdra can't handle, Sylveon should be able to. Can Sylveon learn any of the TMs we have? I don't think so. Smoke screen, ice. I mean, why not? It's not stab, but like, why not? I really don't see a reason not to at this point. Especially with the fact that Sylveon is lower special attack. Yeah. Yeah. At least for now. I don't know, that might have been a hot take, but they both can learn it, so I'm just kind of gonna roll with it and I'm not gonna question it. We're also gonna go to floor number 2 and we're gonna get the luxury balls that a lot of people don't know exist. But yeah, if you talk to this professor, I believe it is, yeah, she gives you free luxury balls. Ta-da! The more you know. You learn something new every day, guys. You really do, and I'm glad that I could be here to educate you in this manner. I'm scared. I'm kinda spooked. Hello, Sycamore. What a lad. Ah. Oui, baguette. Okay. So I'm gonna save here just to be safe. I don't think there's a reason why I need to save, but you know what? We're just gonna do it just to be safe. Now we're gonna have to be careful, guys, because as soon as we defeat this fight, I'm gonna have to save state. And I'm actually gonna be going live as soon as I finish recording this with shiny hunting our second starters. So, very, very exciting, you guys. So, like I said, as I've been saying, definitely make sure you're subscribed. Otherwise, you're gonna miss these shiny hunting stuff. And when it starts getting to the point where like you guys get to choose the encounter that goes on the team, like we did right after the first fight of the gym leader, you know, you guys get a lot to say. You do. You really, really do. All right. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Professor Sycamore is here today. He's gonna dry my tears away. Hariyama's on the floor. I'm gonna throw him out that open door. I believe I can fly. Okay, we're fairy winding this large lad. Okay, that should be fine. Brilliant! Celestic, you're amazing. You're doing fantastic, dear. Okay, one mon down, chat. We're already doing better than the gym. We're already off to a better start than we were in the gym. Also, guys, as we start to get better, I will probably turn off the experience share. I don't want it to be a thing where like we're completely over leveled the entire time. So like I'll turn it off and turn it back on as we need it. I'm definitely not one of the people who want to be incredibly over leveled the entire time. I'm just keeping it on at least for this first part of the game, just because, like I said, we're only running 2 mons. And especially with the fact that each mon has 3 lives, especially once we get this 3rd starter, I'll probably turn it off, like I said. I just wanted to make sure we were at least at a point where I could get Celestic leveled up to at least get us through this fight. And once we're at 3 mons, I feel a lot better. But I don't think anyone's gonna judge me for the fact that I needed to overlevel Kingdra in order to take down 6 mons and a gym leader. Like, yeah, that had to happen. It did. It really did. Because y'all saw that fight. And if you didn't see that fight, then you need to go back and watch the first gym leader fight, because it was not easy. It was not. It was actually very brutal and will, you know, go down in the history of just probably horrible fights. I think my first mistake was going in and being like, yeah, let's just do it. It can't be that bad. But you know what? It was that bad, chat. It was that bad. Okay. Shinx, it's Spark. Spark, if you're watching this, I need you to look away. If you look away, you won't feel pain. Also, Ash Ryan. Oh my God, there's so many people whose mascots are Shinx. Okay, Spark and Ash. I need you guys to look away so you don't feel pain. I don't want you guys to feel the pain of your mascot dying, but some things have to be done for the greater good. Some things do have to be done for the greater good of this society. Okay, Plusle. Guys, this is so much better. Why couldn't the gym leader have had these mons? That would have been so much easier. And I think all the hard mons are out by now. Unless they just got something crazy in the back, but with the AI, all the hard stuff should have come out already. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they've got a Giratina origin form in the back and they're just, you know, rolling with it. You know? Surprise. They're surprising us, chat. That's what they do. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Come on, Plusle. Oh, we both quick attacked? Well, that's rude. That's quite rude. It doesn't really make a difference, but I'm just trying to save us on fairy ones just in case we need to. Okay. One last mon. And it is. Tis Vespicle. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go into a Sami and we're gonna ice punch it. That's kind of what we're gonna do, guys. That's probably what's gonna happen. I kind of had to think about that. I was like, what am I gonna do to this thing? Oh, pressure. That's just kind of rude. All right, well, how much is this gonna do? Brilliant! I knew it was super effective, but I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna kill from, you know, non-stab Kingdra. Poor Professor Sycamore. He didn't deserve it, guys. Were we a little too hard? Were we too hard on Professor Sycamore? He looks like he's quite near giving up. He looks like me after realizing all the crap that has happened here in 2020 this year. That's what he reminds me of. Is it okay? Does Professor Sycamore need a hug? Can we all just virtually kind of hug Professor Sycamore? I think that's what needs to happen. All right, so I'm gonna save state here just for the live stream, just to be safe. You guys are gonna hear the audio kind of cut in and out for just a little bit. I always make a few save states just to be safe. All right, beautiful. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out in today's episode. Like I said, we're gonna be shiny hunting here very, very, very soon. So I will hope to see you guys in the live stream. If I don't, definitely make sure to subscribe so you guys can be a part of the live streams and you can maybe get a mon named after you, and that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool, you guys. But I love you guys and all of your lovely faces. Thank you so much for all of the love on this series. It's been absolutely amazing to just kind of see you guys come out and show as much support as you have, especially considering this is the first recorded series I've done on the channel since I don't even know how long. But you guys are absolutely amazing. Like I said, definitely make sure to do something for yourself today. Treat yourself. We didn't do a question of the day, guys. Question of the day. Do something for yourself and let me know what it was. That's not really a question, but if I phrase it as, if you were to do something for yourself today, what is it going to be? You know? That's important because self-care is important in today's society, so none of us end up sad like Sycamore, right? Right, guys? But with that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, and I will see you in the future live streams as long as my PC, continues to work. But I love you guys. Peace.